Good morning all. Today we have left Port Pirie and we're going to Victor Harbour. On the way we have stopped at Snowtown. So if anyone knows, that's where the bodies in the barrels were at the Snowtown bank vault. So I've come to have a look at the bank. But we've also found some silo art and I'll just show you. So I'll take a few photos with the car and the kids on it. So this was pretty, I didn't think we'd be here, believe it or not, but I saw the sign and I thought, no, we're definitely stopping. So, and the bank vault is just down there, so I'll end up pulling over and I'll turn the camera back on and show you guys as well. But that's Snowtown, it's literally just a street with a few things in it. So yeah, but I'll turn the camera back on when we get down there. Okay, so this is the vault, the bank vault. This is where they had the bodies in the barrels. It's pretty sad, really. But yeah, and there's the pub. So everything's boarded up, obviously pulled. So, but yes, and then there's our car. Okay, so we are at Lake Bumbunga. Bumbunghole, as he calls it. It's the pink lakes and it has that Loch Ness monster. So I've seen on YouTube quite a few people come here, so we thought we'd stop because it is on the way. And you can see that there's a, so we'll go for a walk and have a look. At least it's not raining today. Yesterday was on and off and it was pretty shit and cold. But today we're in t-shirts, which is good. It's like a big salt lake, I would assume. And there's a Loch Ness monster. Cruise takes forever to get us a sticker to put on there. Okay, so we've been to Adelaide Harley Davidson and we went and spent some money in there. And now we are 34 minutes, 43 k's out of Victor Harbour. This is our view at the moment. Grapes, grapevines. It's really pretty and we've started to get some rain, so. Good afternoon all. We've had a bit of a slow day today, so we're actually heading into Victor Harbour to have a look around. I've done all my washing today and we head off tomorrow, so just going out to do a little bit of sightseeing while the weather's good before it rains again. Victor Harbour tramway goes down to there. I'm just looking at Horse Memorial. So this is the bridge that goes out to the island. Usually you can go on a horse and cart, but I don't think that's running today. So we're just going to walk it while old mate here fixes his jumper because he put his t-shirt on the wrong way. And then his jumper was on the wrong way. Oh, stocks. Old pier. So actually the old pier here that I showed you back there used to be a swimming baths. So they were constructed in 1899, but in the 1940s and 50s there was a massive storm and ruined it, so the bars was actually closed. So it's a little bit of information and knowledge about the old pier. And then they've obviously built this to get out to the island. So I told Cruz when we got here that penguins were on this island. He didn't believe me, but what does that sign say? Give way to the penguins. And the kids saw a seal, so there's seals here. They power walk off on me, but that's all.
Apparently dogs can lure foxes across an island.
Yes. So they've gone up the stairs to, I think, the first lookout, but I won't do stairs, not with my knee, so I've come over here to have a look over here. So you can go across the rocks, but I will pass. And apparently there is a shipwreck out there, but wowza. She's a choppy. Oh, there's another island out there. So I sent them to there only because they'll catch me walking back, so it's easier for me to start chuffing off and then they'll catch up with me. I'll just walk slowly all the way back to the main island. So we're in the Victor Harbour Museum. That's pretty cool.
Close gets that the thing that we saw. That's what we saw. Small ones, small ones, and then
That's about the right size, isn't it?
That's what the normal sized seagull is.
Mm-hmm.
I almost thought it was bigger than that.
No. Have you got a photo or post
I
it?
have got a photo.
Send it to me.
It doesn't look big in the photo though.
Whale bones, such as backbone, just around the corner, were burnt to ash. Wow.
That's what that is.
It's a bone.
Doesn't look that big in the picture, but that was a big seagull. Can you not tell?
This gives you a bit of history on the actual port. From 1870, it started. The causeway extended to Granite Island. But the customs house was built in 1860, so there you go. And then all the way down to 1920s when the first plane visits Victor Harbour. This is the first public toilet in Victor Harbour in 1867, called a lavatory. What do you think about that, kids?
Imagine if you had a shit in there, Tanya.
Fucking arsehole. Good morning all. So today we've just left Bordertown. We stayed in a little RV park. It was $15 a night. The police officer that followed us from Murray Bridge told us where it was, and it was actually quite nice little on the little lake. We're on our way home, so we are 4 hours away from home, which is good but sad in the same way because I've really enjoyed being away. It's been a good 2 weeks. Steve is looking forward to going to the footy, so is Cruz.
Yep.
Because their
The
pies.
police didn't pull me over.
No, they didn't pull him over, but they did tell him he was doing 130 overtaking a truck. So, but this is where we are. We're, I don't even know where. This side into Victoria anyway. So,
Cameron Reserve.
yeah, we're at Cameron Reserve. The weather's good at least, but it is a bit fresh, but at least it's not raining, so that's always a bonus. Anyhow, so that's our Northern Territory trip up to Uluru done. Next weekend we are going away to Seymour, so that should be another good weekend, just with a couple of mates. We're going up on the Friday, they're coming up on the Saturday. They're first time caravanners, so that should be interesting. But yeah, peace out. We actually just stopped in Dimboola because they've got a pink lake, and Steve's going to throw the drone up, but it's actually really nice. Old mate's getting the drone. So hopefully the footage will be good, and I'll post it up as well. So, but yeah, peace.